Well, the last badger recovery plan that we developed, we estimated provincially that we had approximately 300 badgers left in British Columbia. As such, they are red listed in BC and endangered nationally. Well, we think one of the main reasons that badgers are endangered in BC is because of roadkill. And badgers don't do well on roads, and they're suffering quite a bit of mortality as such. Approximately 50% of all the animals that we've implanted with radio transmitters have died on the road. But we think that it's probably even higher than that because there are other badgers that are getting injured on the road, crawl off the road and die. And then those animals aren't being returned to us by the public, and therefore we don't know what percentage of the population dies in that fashion. But we do know that roadkill accounts for approximately or even greater than 50%. Yes, well, badgers are susceptible to roadkill, partly because badgers' breeding time and the dispersion of young occurs at the same time that we have peak traffic volumes in the caribou, with people moving through, going to Alaska and vacationing as well. Badgers are nocturnal, so they're mostly active at night, and they're very low to the ground, hard to see, and so that's why we suffer quite a bit of roadkill. Part of our research has been to determine where badgers cross the road and determine areas where we have higher density of roadkill than we would have in other areas. We're hoping there'll be specific recommendations as to different measures that we can take, not only when we build roads, but maintain roads and design roads, to actually reduce not only badger mortality, but mortality for many other species as well. One of the common misconceptions about badgers is that they're a vicious animal and that you have to be wary of them because they will attack you, and that certainly isn't the case. Badgers generally don't care about humans, and as long as humans let badgers exist, humans generally will not have a problem with badgers. I think the main thing that would probably help badger recovery would be just additional outreach. I think just making people aware of what badger habitat requirements are and dispelling some of the myths surrounding badgers, so badgers are not subject to persecution in the future. Some small little things like that I think can make a big difference for badgers. They're a part of the landscape. They do provide biological services. They do provide habitat for other species, and they're a part of the biodiversity that we're so lucky to have here in British Columbia. And anybody who sees a badger will tell you just how beautiful of an animal they actually are. So we should hang on to them because they're meant to be here. One thing that's never ceased to amaze me in the 30 years that I've been doing this work is that if you give wildlife a chance, they will flourish. And it's the same thing with badgers. If we just let badgers be, and if we let them be on the landscape, they'll do just fine. And their populations will continue to increase. Never ceases to amaze me. Just give them a bit of a break, and what a difference it makes.